Hey guys, I am the Fan Guy, and in this video I will highlight a theory that I got on my page inbox. I'll state the theory first, and later on I will give my verdict, and I will justify it and declare if I think it is valid or not. Okay, the theory is regarding future Trunks, Black Goku, and the upcoming arc overall. The first theory is, future Trunks is actually GD Trunks. According to this theory, the Trunks that is going to appear on Dragon Ball Super episode 47 is the same Trunks we saw in Dragon Ball GT. Before detailing the theory further on, let's check out the information we already have in hand. The announcement Akira Toriyama made that broke the internet was, next time, in Dragon Ball Super, adult Trunks will make his first appearance in a long time. I put together this story based on a suggestion from the editorial office. Like last time, I write the outline of the entire plot, then the script. Writers do their best to break it up into episodes, expanding on things, changing things around, or adding in new bits as need be. Despite being so strong, future Trunks barely escapes from the future with his life. The future was supposed to be at peace, so what in the world could have happened? And what about this foe too strong for even Trunks to handle? Black Goku? Well, you can probably imagine what he is like just based on the name. It is the start of a battle that surpasses time and space and drags in the gods of destruction, Kaioshin, even the Omni King. Many mysteries will be revealed. There are some confusing bits with time changing here and there, but just bear with me, it should definitely turn out to be a fun story. Even I haven't checked the final script yet, let's enjoy this together. Also, from the website of Toei, we got two primary designs of future Trunks. His hair is blue and he's comparatively skinny. On one design, he's wearing the jacket, has swords on, and the red scarf around his neck. The other one is a casual with sweaters on only, and the sweater, however, is identical to the one he wears on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. If we compare the looks of this design with Z and GD Trunks, it does look more like GD one. As per the design, Trunks looked quite slimmer than he was when we saw him in the last time in Dragon Ball Z. Yes, his third grade Super Saiyan transformation was muscular as fuck, but even in his base form, he was very muscular. Contrarily, on Dragon Ball GT, Trunks never looked too muscular, and the design we got has more similarity with GT Trunks in terms of physique and overall look. I don't see any good explanation as to why future Trunks might have got skinny unless he stopped training with like Gohan, which is very unlikely, being the sole savior of his timeline and being the guy we know he is. He would never stop training. So we could say, appearance-wise, future Trunks is more like GD Trunks. Now the thing is it has always been implied that Dragon Ball GT is from the original timeline and future Trunks' timeline. That is the same timeline that Goku currently is the timeline of GT. But keep in mind that GT is a non-canon series. The story has no impact on the official story from the events that occurred in Dragon Ball Super. Till now, it is impossible to put GT as the future of the original timeline. How could they not, for once, transform into Super Saiyan God, mention Beerus or Whis, or the Dragon God while there was a Dragon Crisis? Now mind what Akira Toriyama said. There are some confusing bits with time changing here and there, but just bear with me, it should definitely turn out to be a fun story. So the point here is, Dragon Ball Super might take the liberty of editing Dragon Ball GT's original story. They will change some plots, and it will be implied that GT is actually future Trunks' timeline and everyone was reached back, or simply it is just GT Trunks returning, and Akira Toriyama worded it the other way. Dragon Ball GT has turned out to be disastrous. But nonetheless, money was spent on it, 64 episodes were made, and there's a small fan group of it. Some young fans got introduced to the series through GT and thus have a liking towards it. So Dragon Ball Super might want to turn things around, and instead of pretending like Dragon Ball GT doesn't exist, the fans never saw anything like that, they might edit the story and make it Future Trunks' timeline. And thus, even that timeline has a big story. They never met the god, and thus went on to be Super Saiyan 4. As we all know, GT ended with Goku joining Shenron, so Goku in a sense becomes a godlike being. So maybe his soul was corrupted by someone, and over the year turned Goku into a total evil inhuman beast that came to Earth and started killing everyone and destroying everything. However, if they are going to rewrite the story, then they don't even have to follow the original ending of GT. Just they will use the GT characters, and plus which won't harm the interest of Super and make Goku turn evil. In that way, GT characters still gets a place in the official story, and being displayed again becomes much more marketable and usable. It would have higher demand in video games and merchandise. So the concept in short is Dragon Ball GT will be rewritten and shaped as the timeline of Future Trunks. The characters will remain, the concept of Super Saiyan 4 will remain, but the story can be absolutely changed. So, it can either be the same Future Trunks that appeared on Dragon Ball Z's timeline, or it could be another GT Trunks who decided to time travel when things got really messed up. This will place Dragon Ball GT in the official story. The characters will become relevant, boosting merchandise sales and gaming. Now guys, I want to remind you that the entire theory was requested by a fan, and I tried to make it sound as much as possible convincible and logical. I'm the type of guy that likes to share all kinds of theories, and the likely ones, the unlikely ones, the crazy ones, as long as it is fun. It brings back the flavor of those days when we used to talk with our friends on school about each and every episode of Dragon Ball. Personally, I don't agree with this theory. I don't believe Toriyama would ever want to touch anything GT related. Most importantly, the way Toriyama earlier said a popular Future related character is going to return, it was very clear that he was talking about Future Trunks, and in the announcement, the term Future Trunks has been used. It has clearly been indicated that it is going to be the same Trunks we had in Android Cell Saga. And the story doesn't go with the GT story at all. I know this theory is trying to imagine a scenario where GT would be edited to fit with the story. That would mess up a lot of things and is not going to happen. Moreover, GT Trunks is very weak and would not make any sense as Super. Also, the fans would be extremely disappointed. This is the biggest factor. The fans want the Future Trunks, not the lame GT Trunks. And the way I see it, the upcoming arc was planned by Toriyama and Toei to give a treat to the fans. And I totally debunked this GT theory because they by no means are going to piss off fans like that and get negative reactions and risk the entire series. As of now, Dragon Ball Super is doing quite good ratings and is also financially successful, thus they have confirmed at least 72 episodes, already surpassing GT. And the upcoming arc with the involvement of Future Trunks and Black Goku, which is the first ever evil version of Goku that we are seeing, is going to have double the amount of fans watching it. So what's your take on it? Do you have any theories or predictions? Comment your opinion down below. By the way, I am making some more theories, this time a very valid one. Subscribe to my channel.